Hello and welcome back. It has been a hot minute, and I'm sorry. School has kind of gotten insane, and so I've been focusing more on getting my degree, which has been a pain in the ass because it really cuts into my video game time. Nobody likes that. I had a very important question that no one was asking. Does Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core hold up? Does it? Does it? We're gonna figure that out today. For more answers to questions that no one asked, you should definitely follow me. But for serious, does Crisis Core hold up? Because Final Fantasy VII got a remake, in case you didn't know from everybody talking about it. And a lot of Crisis Core, while not confirmed to be canon, definitely seems like it's more possible now, and that they might be expanding on it, which is exciting for me because I am still waiting for Dirge of Cerberus to get any kind of recognition beyond the occasional cameo in a game that no one played. Square Enix, I am begging you, please give me the Sviets back. I don't give a shit about Vincent, he can burn in a trash fire. Please give me back the Sviets. I will pay you all 15 of the dollars that I have in my wallet if you will bring them back. So we're gonna go ahead and look at Crisis Core right now. Does it hold up? And of course, we're gonna be doing it with the actual PSP, because we do not emulate here. I do not have great luck with emulators. I find it's easier to just do the stupidly complicated process of analog recording, so let's do that.
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
Alright, so just from that one fight, I'm already seeing a lot of the kind of crow's feet on the game. Oh, the whole Genesis clone
copy.
thing. Oh, poor baby.
Where did you hear that?
Ah, Sung, our man.
The technology was stolen from our scientists.
Huh?
Should your scientists have
It
had it,
apparently
though?
allows Genesis's
Should they have?
abilities and
Soldier and monsters, we're the same.
They wanted this to be a theme so bad. I don't think it worked for them, but they wanted it so much. Zach, stop playing around. Okay, I'll just go into my materia menu for an hour. Speaking of which, what do we got? Oh, this is new though. We do love a stagger, and it's actually kind of interesting how I had a point. One thing that I find kind of interesting is like how the 7 remake is just kind of like bits and pieces of all the other games before it. And actually we can go ahead and throw 15 on that pile as well, because I remember playing the Prompto DLC and kind of being like, this is the game that Dirge wanted to be. Like, these nice fluid shooting controls. This is what they wanted. So, fingers crossed. I'm just always gonna be fingers crossed for a Dirge remake. That's just how it is.
Don't worry. We're paid much better than you are.
No way!
Well, yeah, Zach, honey, they're some kind of like weird secret service force. You're just like basically the army.
Activating
That's the
combat
oh
mode.
shit. Right, random encounters, those are a thing. I don't remember if I can. Oh, that was unnecessary. I don't remember if I can lock on stuff. We're just going right off the bat, huh? Oh! Jill, buddy.
Prove your honor to me. I got it.
See, like, I know at least one person
Activating combat
who
mode.
absolutely hates the combat in this game. I don't know that I hate it. I don't think it's not good, but I don't think it's that bad. Oh, come on, I had that. Oh, shoot, I leveled up. That's pretty good. Oh, just the materia. See, so the way that I remember it, leveling up in general is based more on luck than any kind of skill. So I'm kind of wondering, like, is it possible to do a level 1 run of this game? Like, given that all leveling up is completely random? See, the interesting thing is how much of, like, Dirge that they kept, but also how much of it they just kind of said, like, oh no, we're not dealing with this. Because, like, I remember that Red Guardhound model. Like, that was a boss
Activating
fight.
combat mode.
And now suddenly it's just kind of like, no, it's just a thing that exists. Plus, like, honestly, we need a whole, like, Plumbella style, the history of guardhounds. Like, look at those cuties. I want one. The big dog with, like, the tail in the run. Double tails. Who doesn't want a double tail? I want a double tail. Oh. Oh no, did I just skip that? I'm sorry, Sephiroth. I wanted to see you tell me how to fight a giant... It looked like a Zagnol from 9. Ooh.
Concentrate. I'm feeling it.
Doesn't Cloud also have an attack called Octoslash? Like, is that like at all significant, or am I just like pulling stuff out of my ass?
Power surge.
You get a power surge off this person you don't know yet. See, like, the combat is not great. Like, in the next fight that we get into, I'll show you what I'm doing for combat, because it's kind of, like, pathetic. It's kind of weak sauce pathetic. Okay, so here we are where I've got, like, kind of a better view. Okay, now watch how you fight. All you do is just, like, press this and occasionally be ready to use the shoulder buttons to get over to something else. It's not comfortable. Oh, hey, I hit level 8. Like, that's not skillful. Like, it's not even hack and slash. It's kind of sad. I actually knew a guy in high school whose whole personality was basically like, I play Final Fantasy games, and like, Crisis Core was kind of his most proud one, which I get it, Crisis Core is a good game, but like, that was his whole personality. And I don't know, I don't think it's a skill. I don't think that playing Crisis Core is a skill when the combat is just rapid fire tapping one button.
Can I help you?
Oh no, Angel's mom. So, that was a good chunk of the game, and Crisis Core is an absurdly long game. I would say that the characters are one of the strongest strengths of Final Fantasy in general. There's a reason that Zack is so endearing. There's a reason that we see Angel's mom for, like, what, 2 scenes, and she is still a heart punch. It's because they write these characters so well. And I don't think that Crisis Core is a slouch for that just because it's a PSP game. Here's looking at you, Silent Hill Origins, and your one-dimensional man. The visual design of the game still works. It's a beautifully done game, regardless of its console, regardless of its purpose. It's still gorgeous, and I think it holds up. I also like the idea of the kind of more hack and slash combat, and I think that 7 Remake agrees with me because that's kind of how the combat felt, but it felt better. And like I showed you where I was just kind of repeatedly tapping and not really doing that much, it's a game where you're gonna be rewarded for being fast, but also for being smart, and I think that 7 Remake refined that. Crisis Core crawled so that Final Fantasy VII's Remake could run. I think that being heavy-handed in the framing wasn't enough. Like, it comes off as kind of hokey, I guess is the best way to put it. It's heavy-handed. It's not going to impress anybody. You're not winning any awards for making the metaphor ass-munchingly clear. We know that the sword is his honor, so therefore he leaves the sword behind with his mom to represent that he's doing this in a dishonorable way. Someone give them a reward. We know. We get the metaphor. Maybe make it a little more subtle, give us some goddamn credit. One of the major critiques of the game is the weird random number generator leveling system, and I agree that that's kind of a bad way to level. It doesn't reward the player, it just kind of gives you a reward for getting into fights, but like not in a direct way. So I don't think that the random number generator leveling system is good. I think that the random buffs that it casts are good. I think that the way that the game expands on characters during the little special attack cutscenes is good. I think that using it as the limit break system rather than the leveling system would be good. But I don't think that making the player dependent on a random number generator is the best way to reward combat skill. So what could a remastering bring to the table in regards to gameplay and improving that? What could a remaster do for the fans? It could improve the combat, it could make it more fun. I've kind of already said that Final Fantasy VII's Remake has hit a sweet spot in regards to that type of gameplay, and so I think that doing that again would be great. I think that by adding new scenes and expanding on the themes presented in, once again, the remake, it could add more thematic relevance to the themes that were given in the game. And lastly, it brings Zack back to the fans. I don't know anyone who wasn't super excited to see him again. Trying not to spoil 7's remake here, but we saw him again and it was great. And I think that being able to give fans that sort of fan service is excellent. There's a way to do fan service well, and giving Zack sort of a position of importance is a good way of, you know, doing fan service and making your fans happy. So, I guess what I'm saying is, does Crisis Core hold up? Depending on your tolerance for weird combat. Does it deserve a remaster? Absolutely it does. Give us our combat. Give us our, like, good Zack. Give us more Crisis Core. And give us Dirge of Cerberus too. I know that you're hiding them. Where are you hiding my poor baby Sviets? They're cold, they're hungry, and they're gonna blow up the world. Where are they? And that's all I've got for you guys today. I know it's not much, I know it's not relevant, I don't care. I miss Crisis Core, I miss recording stuff. I have been under a lot of school pressure, and I'm happy to kind of be crawling out from under that and talking about something that I'm really passionate about, and in this case it's Crisis Core and where is my Dirge sweet babies. Thank you so much. Please consider following me and subscribing to the channel, and also please like the video, and also please comment, and I will see you in the next video. Take care. Love you. Bye.